Welcome to the kitchen where the guy cooks. Today we're making whipped potatoes and we're pulling out all the stops for Thanksgiving.
Okay, like whipped potatoes, better than mashed potatoes,
Excellent.
so cool.
Well, and it's all about you, right, dear?
Nah. No.
So we're going to start this recipe with 4 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes.
Now, does Yukon Gold make a difference? Let's be honest. You go to the grocery store and there's a boatload of potatoes as you go through the aisle. So
Yukon Golds are great because they're just going to make a creamier, more consistent whipped potato recipe here.
So no like baked potato or anything like that?
Yeah, like the russet baked potatoes just have a different starchiness to them.
Okay.
I just find this works much better for this recipe.
Okay, so that matters.
So then we have 2 kinds of cheeses, 2 cups of Parmesan and 1 cup of Gruyere cheese.
Now, not everybody can get Gruyere, or not everybody likes Gruyere, so is there an option there?
Yeah, you can substitute this for Swiss cheese, or if you really don't like any of those options, you can just drop this cheese all together and use maybe a little bit more butter.
Okay,
Keep the richness up.
He's got the butter too.
4 tablespoons of butter, some salt, and then 1.5 cups of heavy cream.
Now, okay, do we have to have heavy cream? It's
yes, we have to have heavy cream. It's Thanksgiving.
It's not like this isn't rich enough already. And it's not like the rest of the side dishes are lacking when it comes to richness.
Everybody can Pilates on Friday. You're going to have cream in your mashed potatoes or whipped potatoes at Thanksgiving. It's just tradition. It has to be.
It is not all about Jen. So okay. So the cream does help add to it.
Yes,
all right.
it does. So we're going to start by just boiling the potatoes for about 20 minutes in a pot.
Okay.
It's been 20 minutes. And the pot took about 10 minutes to heat the water up to a simmer before I started the 20-minute count. I'm going to test the potato to make sure it's really done, because every stove is a little different. So I'm just feeling if there's much resistance, any resistance in the potato, and these are done nicely. If you feel a little bit of tension when you go in there, just give it another couple of minutes. You want them to be nice and done before you go to the next step. We're draining the potatoes into a colander. I like to put the potatoes, after they've drained a minute or 2, back into the pot. And then back onto the hot burner just to dry off a little extra moisture. The drier the potatoes are, the creamier they'll be once we add the cream and cheese mixture. Heat up the 1.5 cups of cream over medium heat. The 2 cups of Parmesan, 1 cup of Gruyere, and 4 tablespoons of butter. I have to tell you that it took 3 or 4 minutes for the heat to get into the pan, and then about 5 minutes for it to all break down and melt together. And so now it's a nice creamy consistency. And I have the 2 teaspoons of table salt. Add that in there. We're adding that later just so it dissolves fully in the hot liquid rather than at the beginning. You could end up with pockets. Now we're going to move to the mixer. It is now time to mix up the potatoes, whip them up in a mixer. I'm going to do this in 2 batches just to be safe. About half the potatoes and half the cream and cheese mixture. It's tasting time for the mashed potatoes. We have Jen back, family food critic.
Hello. Oh, and I have to say thank you for the parsley.
Yes, I had to give her a little greens.
He's trying. He's trying.
One thing to note when I was mixing the potatoes is I let it run an extra minute to 2 minutes for each batch, and that really brought the cheese and the starch of the potatoes together. It kind of gives a real nice body to it. So definitely give it an extra minute or so on that mixer, or if you hand mash it, take a little extra time there as well. Okay. So let's give this a taste.
Let's give this a taste. I'll save my parsley for later.
Oh, it's
I do like Blair's whipped potatoes. It's not something you can have every single day.
No.
But there's a lot going on here. I do like his whipped potatoes though, and that's where I know there'll be people with the stuffing recipe, but I just forego the stuffing. I have the mashed potatoes, and that's where I get my, that's where I get my wonderful
She does
stuff.
like her potatoes, fortunately.
I do like my potatoes. So
I do want to point out that this is being tasted without gravy or additional butter.
And I actually prefer it without gravy, but that's just me.
I'm looking forward to having the gravy later with it.
But if you're not a gravy person, some of you aren't, then actually this is a really nice side dish just on, with the turkey and stuff, and it balances it. This is an A. I like your
A without gravy. Fantastic. You've made my day.
There you go.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Please check out my website. You can get this recipe and many others there as well.
Plus all the other recipes for this Thanksgiving meal.
Yes, we've got lots of them now.
We do.
So, appreciate it and have a great day.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Bye.